Yo, can you hear me? Am I audible? Let me see if it all works. If I'm audible. Gonna test that. Oh. Yo, can you hear me? Am I audible? Oh, let me put that gating off. Let me see if it all works. If I'm audible. Gonna test that. Oh. Yo, can you hear me? Okay, works. Works. So, this one I want to keep nice and short and have a couple of things to talk about. Actually, for this one, I plan to do a cool thing. Do a trader tier list, going through FOMO traders and make a tier list of them, judging them by their win rate and overall motion, and look at their accounts, see what they're up to and how good they are. We'll do my own ranked tier list. This is number one on the list today. Then what else do I have prepared? I have prepared looking on chain overall a bit, what's going on in the market. Look at ponds. Look at Robinhood trenches. Look at base, what they've been up to. Look at Solana, look at CAT. And overall look at a couple different things today. On-chain summer is coming and I'm ready for it. But without talking too much, let's just dive right into it. So, gonna switch the screen and have a look at what's happening on chain. So, first thing I notice here is Jimmy doing very well. I saw this early on the timeline already. Actually, I should clear this out. Jimmy. What people talk and say.
I don't know what the fuck.
Gonna make it without audio. Actually, let me do it with.
I've seen in like a really long time. But it's fucking NBA teams posting this shit, Minecraft posting this shit. This shit happened out of fucking nowhere, to be honest.
Okay, so apparently it's some weirdly formed, I don't even know what animal this is. A raccoon. Okay, some handicapped raccoon. The handicapped raccoon is at a damn 36 million. Oh, okay. So first thing we can say based on that is ceilings got much higher. We got memes tweeted by Minecraft and okay. I think the appetite for tweeting about memes overall increased a bit again. So this could be maybe a new Mudang, who knows? And the appetite for buying into such things also increased. So we got a 36 million market cap runner here. That's a ceiling that we didn't see in a long time. I think this means, like the teasers of the stream, on-chain summer is coming. That's that. Let's look else what's happening here. Ponds. So I actually faded Pons very, very hard. So I have been early into Pons. Just throw in there, I don't know, at the 200K market cap, some money. Let me just actually pull out my Pons trade. Where's my Pons trade? Here. Let me just pull that out here. Yeah, faded $800. So I originally invested around, yeah, 360. Yeah, I just put in $10. I don't really trade much on FOMO, to be honest, but saw that, so I just put a bit in. And seeing that really makes me happy, because the founder, I've been following him on a while already on Twitter, seen him around, and now really, you know, things taking off for him, I feel is very cool. And aside of that, you know, okay, 700K liquidity is juicy on that market cap. I mean, to put this into perspective, Ansem had at its peak maybe 3-4 million market at 300 million market cap, 300 plus million market cap, maybe double or triple of that liquidity. So at a 300 million market cap, Ansem had maybe, I don't know, 2 million, 3 million, let it be 4 million in liquidity. So it's a 10x, more than a 10x smaller than what Ansem was at its peak while having a quarter of the liquidity. I think in general, what Ansem did was, you know, you can spike market caps by tweaking liquidity and, you know, tweaking a bit. You can make the market cap look higher than it is actually by tweaking with liquidity, having 10 liquidity, but the ratio of liquidity to market cap on Pons is actually decent. I think, yeah, the one problem with it is it creates somewhat a ceiling for how high Robinhood memes can go, because if a launchpad token is that high, you cannot really, you know, aside of like some moonshot thing where Vlad is tweeting something, but it really kind of creates a ceiling here. That's the only negative thing I see with that. Else, I really like Pons and what it has done. I don't like they changed the domain. Pons family, Pons.family I like more. I understand maybe they wanted to go away from the FOMO, you know, correlation there, but no, it looks cool. It's decent. So Robinhood is doing obviously well. We have a couple, you know, 20 million plus runners. That's decent. And then what I see here is, you know, some, okay, base runners. Actually, my thesis is this here has a hard pump. I think the thesis here is, since tomorrow there will be, or by the time maybe you're watching it today, depending what time zone you're in, today will be the live stream with Brian Armstrong on Market Bubble. So my thesis is that people are positioning for beta plays to maybe statements that Brian will do on this live stream, and I think O1 exchange is maybe one of them, where maybe when he says something, RWA trading, we're going to focus on trading. Obviously, on-chain trading products of Base will benefit a lot from that. And that here is one prime example why we see here this fat green candle jumping from, okay, jumping by 20 million market cap. Again, here, put this into perspective. We see here O1 exchange has 150 million market cap at the 104K liquidity. Look at now Pons, where we had Pons having 700K market cap at a 30 million FTV. What does that say in market cap? I think it's, yeah, probably FTV will equal the market cap in this case. But yeah, that just again says how strong Pons is. if I was actually the Ponzi founder, I would Ponzi harder here. I would put less liquidity into the coin, or from the start I would have done the math a bit differently, because with so much liquidity, he could have get that coin much higher. So he could have tweaked the math much different to where the FDV or market cap could have been in an absolute number much higher on the same liquidity. It's after all just marketing and it makes things look more bullish, but when you just tweak the numbers right, they just look more bullish, even if after all, when you take it apart, it's the same thing. Same here. You have Jimity. Yeah, Jimity has a much higher liquidity, a much higher market cap with a much lower liquidity, or 100K less liquidity. So you can see actually there's more economic value in Pons than it is on O1 exchange. Where was it? Oh, then it is here, which is 105K liquidity at 116K market cap. And we can see the same thing, you know, across a lot of other coins. Let's see index. Okay, index looks very healthy when you put these numbers into perspective. I think for many of you guys, when you want to, you know, see how healthy chart looks like, or a project looks like, or a coin looks like, or how, you know, good is my money with that project, if you just don't want to, you know, do quick flips, but, you know, maybe hold it for a bit, the ratio between market cap and liquidity becomes very important. And this here is obviously a very bullish number. Those top 10 holders numbers you cannot really count on. You know, people can bundle and shit, but in that case, it is a legit appearing project. I would not be worried about that. So yeah, on-chain looks good. Let's have a quick scroll through the timeline. Nyan Cat. What's Nyan Cat on Solana? 300K. When did it launch? When did that launch? Interesting. No, not interesting. What else we got here? Oh, that's another Nyan, I think. Must be another Nyan. Finn went hard on Robinhood, which I think is cool. What's that? Yeah, fuck that. People watching? One person. We will get there. Cleopatra.fun, what's that? The Thesis Exchange. Are we early to something here? I hate those like get access type of things. I'll get a code. We're so scarce. Fuck that. Okay, now we get into what I'm most excited about today. So the little game I was thinking about today is I prepared this. We have a tier list and we have FOMO scan together with FOMO next to it. So what we will do is we will take FOMO scan and go through people's wallets and then look at their win rates, look at how well they're doing, and rate those people. So let's start by Tuna Women C. Those are the correct wallets. Yeah, I would rank that with a 30% win rate and the average number here like this. I would rank him. Let's put that C tier. So let's put that C tier. There's much worse than this. Let's go second. Reboot. Reboot, that's decent. That's decent. You will get a A tier for that. Because actually having a almost positive win rate while not LARPing to be on the leaderboard and whatnot is quite decent. So I think his main play was only Jimmy really. And okay, Applecat was kind of a rock, but yeah. No, that's decent. But to be honest, 451k volume at a balance that's 381k, it's I don't know. Okay, he's also trading shitters. No, give him an 8 here. Let's go with dumb Cramian guy. I will not go through the entire top 50, but I will go through the top 25. Okay. You can have a fuck. Cannot even take his profile picture. Let me just do this. You will get a... No, it's positive. Okay. Everything that is positive in making average trades will get at least a B tier. That's my methodology here. So if you have a positive realized P&L, you will be B tier. If you have a positive win rate, you will be S tier. If you have a positive average P&L on every trade, you will also be, at least B tier. If you have all three, S tier. If you have two of them, will be A tier. And from anything inside of that, the more down we go, the more down we go also in the tier list. Let's go with Rando. Okay, that's decent. That's decent. That's A tier as well. 1% more, you would actually, all those three together, No, his account looks decent. Let me see him on Twitter. No, and even a small account, you know, he didn't LARP his way up by farming copy traders. Or maybe he did. But no, he just did big plays. No, that's either luck or skill, but it is something. So I'll give you S tier. But okay, you're not the OG. He's been very recent around, so actually someone like Resale Calendar who has been, you know, actually, okay, no, I need to discredit it. I need to put it to A because someone like Resale Calendar has been around for a while and constantly performing and constantly moved his way all the way to the top. So that's the skill. Yeah, gotta you know, give props for that. So if he's now good on okay, 44% at 7. Yeah. Oh, you have been around. You deserve S tier. Oh no! Don't tell me they now fucking want me to. Okay. Or so. So let me see what he's been up to. No. No. Let's see. You have a 29% win rate. But you have been for a long time around, so. Nah, you also didn't trade so much, so. For that few trades, where, you know, when you compare it to other people like him having 10,000 trades and still hitting a 44%, while you have a fraction of those trades with 29%. You have been around. Oh, let me give you a follow. Actually, I like this. I like your tweets. For the vibes, I maybe now with those numbers I cannot go higher. Let's see if there's other people worse than you. I can put you up. Also, that's just like my personal list. Who am I to judge? I have fucking $3 on FOMO. So yeah, I just, like, you know, my humble opinion. Ah, fuck that shit. How did you even make it up there? That's like purely a lucky shot on Jimmy. Nah, man. Nah. That's not good. No one to copy trade, but I give you a follow anyway. Where are you from? I like when people backwork, but no, man, those numbers look not good. You're a gambler. Straight up D tier. Sorry, man. Uncle Andy, what's up with you? How did you make it up there? Nah, you know what? That's the problem with yeah, he just received it. So, like, you cannot really index a win rate if you never really traded, and all you did was just, you know, receiving something and then selling it. So, yeah, like based on all swaps, you know, you never made a buy. You just received here. Okay, here you made a buy. Okay, 7 trades, but this is an open position that you're 95% down on, and Jimmy was received. I don't want to dig too deep down now, but yeah, yeah, no, whole time I cannot really even account you really in? What should I? We don't have a Twitter connected. I cannot even check who you are. Oh man, sorry, Uncle Andy. I'm just gonna, you know, dismiss you for the list because it's, you know, yeah. They're just. Oh, okay, S tier. S tier. S tier. S tier. S tier. S tier. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Actually, I need to move you before him. That's generally good. That's generally good. Actually, make it rid of it. Let me go back. Where did we leave off? Ether Monk. Nah, man. Sorry. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Gotta put you, unfortunately, down here. You had already. You had already. Claw Rapture. You probably had a good play with Cat. Yeah, that's cool, but all he did is trade Cat, so I gotta give it a beat here because that could be just like luck, because I mean it's all just gambling after all, but gotta, you know, judge it by skill as well. So who we got here? I would give you a decent. Okay, how long have you been around? Now you're relatively new. Let me give you a beat here as well. Actually, let's see. I'm sorry, man. Now your win rate is quite good, but your account is very new. Now, okay, fuck it. I'm gonna give you a beat here as well. Let me see here. Art of Conviction. That's a good name. I like that account. Oh, actually, that I should hide. Sorry, man. That's not gonna make it much high. You're gonna go, yeah, with those numbers. It's all red. You gotta go down there, D tier. Let me. Oh, okay, that's a good one. Cash Cat, yeah. a lot of conviction plays. Not many trades. Okay, but you're up. So I like that profile picture. Gonna give you a decent A tier for all green. Actually, nah, man, you deserve it. You S tier, man. Almost 60% win rate. You hit it 3 times in a row with Kins, Ansem, Cash Cat, nah, man, and Jimity also. Okay, that's a high win streak. What's with this man here? 31337. Your win rate isn't the highest, but like you made a lot of trades, you have a lot of volume, and ultimately you're up. Your average win is, you're on average per every trade $2 up. So on 11,000 trades, that's gonna give you A tier. Because the win rate isn't the highest, but like you made a lot of volume and a lot of trades and still have, you know, on average positive when you put it into absolute numbers. So gonna give you A tier. Let me take this dude here. Oh. Freshly indexed, might take a second. So let's roll with him first. Oof. Okay. I'm gonna give you A tier as well. Nah, man, on those volume, those numbers. How long have you been around? Okay. Come on. What's that? Okay. Let me check again with him. I'll skip you. I'm gonna skip you. Now we're gonna go to the goats. I think the top 20 of the last 24 hours is good enough. Let's now look with the big guys. Let's look at change. A lot of volume. That's S tier. That's S tier. That's S tier. Let's go. Frank, man, I'm sorry. I already know your numbers look shit. Yeah, fuck that shit, man. You're a bad trader. I don't know who says you're a good trader. I'm sorry. Look at this. I'm not saying I'm better, but you're not good. Why can I not fucking take your picture? You're man, I'm sorry. I have to say that's that's worse than gambling. I'm sorry, man. Nothing personal. I like Pace Trade though. I use it. Logjam. I've been seeing you around a lot. What do your numbers say? Let's see. By the way, for the methodology, if someone is maybe curious how I come up with those numbers, it's not me. I use codex.io as a data provider who basically has API endpoints that calculate win rate, calculate realized P&L and all that. So it's the same team that is also behind Defined. It's, let me just pull it up, codex.io. It's basically them here that I use. It's the same data provider that Coinbase uses, FOMO uses. It's infrastructure provider for blockchain data and trading data. So they say Logjam has a 31% win rate, not me, just to make that clear. So it looks like, yeah, you like to gamble and still are up. So, you know, on that volume, it's gonna be beat here because you're up 300%, but that's in absolute numbers. No, actually, come, I give you 8 here. Then we already got poor goat. No, poor goat's gonna be S tier. Poor goat's gonna be oh. Worse than I thought, but still good. Gonna give you 8 here. Gonna give you 8 here. Got you, we got you, small intern. Small intern. Actually, I should have gone through the old times first. Nah, man, you good. You good. You up there. You up there. Actually, let me sort it in order. So let me sort that in the right order. And now we're gonna look at you. We got already MK4 boosted. MK4. I think that's gonna be decent beat here. Nah, also gonna give you 8 here. After I got enough people in, which I'm now gonna, go here until top 20, we're gonna, oh, not good. We're gonna make that even more. Nah, man, that's not gonna make it much higher than C tier. Bro, that's D tier, straight up, sorry, man. That's actually very good. That's gonna give you S tier. Actually, I should be a bit less generous with the S tier. It's too many S tiers. I think I gotta move you down to B. Where are you again? Nah, those numbers belong up there. Actually, let me move you here and move you up. That's quite good. Okay, let's go back here. Yeah, all you do is buy UVU, so, but let's, I like the conviction, so you also joined very recently, so gotta, yeah, you never sell, so I cannot count you in. Same here. Tech quant. Let me see where. Oh, okay. Okay, let me follow you if I don't do already. Okay, that's straight up S tier, man. Too many S tiers. I got too many S tiers now. You got too little volume, so I gotta move you down, else the numbers don't add up. Yeah, also gonna move down. You just had like a couple, yeah, that's I think more reasonable now. Remus the legend. That's actually A tier. Some of you guys are not that bad, I have to say. But some of you guys are terrible. like Frank, I'm sorry. Wow, man. Okay, 1000. Okay, that's. But how do you trade? How do you trade? That's the question. That's gonna give you A tier. That's gonna give you A tier. That's gonna give you A tier. Oh wait. Yeah, A tier. Okay. That's B tier. Actually, yeah. Surveiller. Okay. Not bad. Actually, those are A tier numbers, man, I have to say. Okay. I'm curious about you. I follow you for a while already. That's gonna be B. Nah. That's gonna be B tier. A tier. Nah, A tier. Or you're gonna be the highest on B tier because your volume is not so much. So, you know, maintaining that on this low volume is. I mean, you have a lot of volume, but other people compared to that have millions in volume. You know, gotta put it into perspective. Guava guy, I'm gonna skip you. Actually, Shell Capital. Not gonna make it very high. It's gonna be C tier. Yeah, and I think with that, I gotta add to the list. Juicy Cooks. I gotta add. This is gonna give you an A tier. Yeah. Be definitely above average Joe's Crypto. So collect. Oh, yeah, you I remember. So let's see how you do. Nah, man, I'm sorry. You're not as good as I thought. Cipher. B tier. C tier. C tier. And with that, any other noticeable person that I should include? No, I think that's it. That's it. I think with that, we have created our tier list. So let's go and have a look. This is the CT tier list we have came up with. So small intern is by far the best trader based on numbers of all of FOMO, or at least of FOMO when it comes to the people who made it to the leaderboard and were up there. Then followed by Salim. Salim is this guy here. He had also very, very decent numbers. So the methodology, let me explain you guys, is like this. There's this tool called FOMO Scan where you can, look up people and it will tell you the win rate. So not just did this guy have, a positive realized P&L after all, he has a positive win rate. So in all of his trades, he's net positive. He loses less trades than he wins. He wins more trades than he loses. He has a 51% win rate on a count of 1,290 trades with over $1,700,000 in volume and a $91 average P&L. So on every trade he makes on average $90, which is decent. And keep in mind, FOMO is a bit cheeky with the displaying of things in the UI, so you might not see it there. Plus, but it's, why it is a skill is FOMO on the hindsight, or means on the hindsight, on the other side is, only accounting trades that really happen through the front end. So he cannot just export the key and make those trades. This wouldn't count into the P&L here. So he's up. That's good. Maybe he found his copy trades, I don't know, but he's definitely up. So second best. And we have this guy here. I forgot your name, but your name is the Reboot Van. And the Reboot Van trades very decently. So you're also S tier, man. Congrats. This is just my humble opinion, but it's based on numbers. I'm not making this up. You're almost net positive on all of your trades. I mean, you are net positive on all of your trades, but you have an almost positive win rate. And you have hit a lot of trades in a row. Han, Ga, Cred, Applecat, Cred, Jimity. You have been hitting. You're on a win streak definitely here. So you're up there. Actually didn't do so much volume, so I actually should move you a bit lower, but let's leave it like that. I'm not gonna go through every single one now, but that's based on evidence and numbers. The CT trader, or let me say better, the FOMO trader tier list. How can I export this? No, I lost it? No, did I lose it? Oh, okay. So I'm happy and gonna share this one on Twitter. And yeah, If I did not include you in this tier list, I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. I just went through the top 10 of the 24-hour leaderboard and the top 20 or so of the all-time leaderboard, and some of the accounts, just like Uwu, for example, just didn't have trades, or like it's very not, easy to come up with a number because all they do is just buy that one coin. So, cannot really count the P&L properly there. So that's why it didn't come in. Also, other traders that are maybe up there, it was just like, not a good foundation to make the math on. And that's why, you were not included in the tier list. But that's a very decent, I would say, tier list that covers a lot of the OG traders of FOMO, like Remus or Resale Calendar. Also the newer ones like Poor Goat. People like Frank Digos, who is just a terrible trader, or at least on his FOMO wallet. Yeah, there's a couple people that people definitely gonna recognize from the timeline. And yeah, that's my tier list here. So let me see if there's any messages in the chat. Any people watching? Any people who tuned in? No, not really. But that's fine. We still get a couple good clips out of it. And with that, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for today. I think it was a good stream. And gonna just make a fun little tweet about how I came up with all this. And yeah, that was it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Or in other words, that one person that was watching, thank you a lot. Thank you a lot. And gonna wrap it up now. See you guys next week. I'm gonna make a stream every time a week, once per week, and the clips will come out throughout the week. So